If you are a
Mm. Yo, what's popping with y'all, B? What's good? Yo, hit that like button. What y'all niggas got going on, man? Damn. Ooh.
One of the things that we know about life is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go real well, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you're happy, and sometimes you're sad. Now that's that thing called life. Hey, life got full of leeches round me. Protect all of my energy and keep it pounding. Children talking back for nothing. Spend a week inside, now grounded. Matter for who they want to allow to spend a week's allowance. I travel daily, I don't ever know the next location. I'm always loyal to the ones at home, I love a patient. Illuminati on my hand, I'm feeling free, no Mason. I lost my mind, that's why I tatted on my head a raven. Was on a high thrill, drunk without a reservation. Now all of my ideals double what a new equation. I watched a lame bitch struggle for attention, nameless. In the same week, published on
Yes,
the
sir.
entertainment. Yeah, clean up
You
dirty
know it.
business with the soap and sudden. Yeah, something
Wolves
always coming when
album.
you left with nothing.
Wolves
Yeah,
album
manifesting
on
life in
deck.
Europe, out in London, cut the bad fruit off the tree and start a
Hope
new
you
discussion.
hope you added it to your
I don't let
stream
it take over my
playlist.
eyes closed. Know that I could take it to a
Classic.
high note, so I'ma keep it pushing on a high road. Highs, lows, I don't let it take over my eyes closed. Know that I could take it to a high note, so I'ma keep it pushing on a high road. Yeah. I just found out my bitch cheated, I can't believe it. This shit is fucking with me knowing she was misleading. Sleeping with some Puerto Rican, knowing I've been having seizures. Damn, Genie, you swallowing semen, taking penis. The way you fooled me would've never made you sign a prenup. You was eager to leave a nigga who knows your secrets. I know your mom was creeping on your pops, now I'm reaping. A daddy issues you going through because of them leaving. Cut yourself, but you never try to confront your demons. That's the reason that you don't see it, it's so deceitful. Now I'm speaking through CO beats to try to reach you. But I'm not your therapist and trying to be a preacher. I got issues too, but I'm willing to
Yo,
fix them.
Jeremy,
I'm
what's
on a
good with you,
mission and I
bro?
get the riches, whips and digits. Nothing gonna
Hit that
stop me.
like button
One
for
day
me,
you gon'
man.
miss me. Yeah, one day you gon' miss me. Highs, lows, I don't like to take on when my eyes closed. Know that I could take it to.
Wait, what you mean on your screen? Oh, I'm chilling, bro. Just I'm actually about to go to the studio at like I gotta be there at 8. Good looks, bro. Yo, Jimmy, what's good with you? I hope you added that Wolves album to your stream playlist. King Los definitely can't beat Daylyt. King Los already lost. Yeah, yo, you gotta add that, Jimmy. I'm telling you, man. We got some fire shit on that album. You gotta get that, man. Yo, what's good, Hybrid? I hope you got that Wolves album, man. I hope you added it to your streaming playlist. Wait, Locksmith battled Daylyt? Hold on, they battled like on a platform or was it like on record? Cause I didn't see that. Yo, Keith was good. Hit that like button for me, bro. Oh shit, they did. Damn, I missed that. Hold on, let me see that. Locksmith, uh, Daylyt. Oh, this is mad long ago. Oh shit. I'm thinking it's some like recent shit. Mad Child Battle Daylyt. Did Mad Child win that battle? And is it like is it like New Daylight? Keith, I got a question. Do you for real think you're ready? I mean, on wax, hell yeah. But like in an actual like battle setting, like a smack URL, hell no, absolutely not. You said not sure who won. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know he battled Locksmith. I gotta check this battle out. I will let a few more people get in here though. That's crazy. My man battled. Where the hell have I been? I didn't even know my man battled that nigga. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Of course this guy Screw reacted to this Daylyt joint. I don't know, man. I was trying not to I was trying not to count Joey out, man, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Damn. I know, man, sweaty. I don't know, man. Joey's not looking too promising. Yeah, I seen that. That nigga Kendrick been shouting out Daylyt a lot, man. He shouted him out at the Grammys. Then I came across that little clip of him shouting out Daylyt because he was saying some. Matter of fact, is that full interview up? Cause I want it. Yo, what's good? Uh, Zach Sham. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. But yo, hit that like button for me, bro. And I hope you checked out my Wolves album. I got some fire on there, man. So please check that out, brother. Are you for real? Girl, I'm really that $2 bill. Oh, all right, good. Good looks, bro. Appreciate you. He said Kendrick sending out his buddies instead of responding. Yo, exactly. My man sending out everybody. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I really haven't been on my solo project game yet because it's so much that goes into making a solo album, and I don't like just putting out bullshit. So I've been like on my collaborative type shit right now, just putting out, collaborative albums with PFV because we make good music. So I don't know. Hopefully, maybe down the line, who knows? And plus, people don't really consume full albums anymore, man. That's the sucky part. Let's be honest though, if you were Kendrick, would you respond to Joey? Uh, I'm gonna be honest, no, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't respond to Joey. But at the same time, the way Kendrick be talking, he be talking in his interviews like, yo, I really like this competitive sports shit, man. Cause that's what I heard. All Joey had to do was be direct. That's another thing. You right, Lord Racer. He 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 definitely should have been like direct. Especially if he was trying to get a response. He should have been direct. I think that would have caused more of a that would have caused more of like an outrage. Like, oh shit. But being that he was so subliminal with it, it's like, nah, man. Yeah, PFV is fire, man. Let me see if this uh Kendrick Lamar Apple Music interview. I'm surprised these guys got him. Oh, here it goes. Here we go. The full joint out. Yeah, we gotta watch this, y'all. We gotta check this out. Yo, you know it's damn, what the hell was I about to say? I done lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I about to say, man? Damn, I lost my whole train of thought just now. But Kendrick should have responded to Illuminati Part Two. Wait, who? That was the Joey joint. Illuminati Part Two. That was Joey. Yo, Anubis, what's good with you, bro? Hit that like button for me. Oh, that all right. Illuminati Part Two. I gotta go back to hearing that joint. You said, I mean, I like PFV. He's good, but for some reason, I don't want to listen to a full album from him. What? Sounded like a Bluetooth. Yo, you're killing me, man. Oh my God. Sometimes I'll get that from certain artists. Yo, I appreciate that, Anubis. Appreciate you, bro. Good looks. Hope you ready for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow we going over them throwback classics, bro. So hope you ready, brother. Uh and nah, I wasn't saying Drake won because we both light skinned. I was saying, I really, I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Heart Part Six, even though there was like some contradictions in it. I liked it, yo. I thought it was dope, and I thought Kendrick should have responded to that. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, oh yeah, you talking about Family Matters? Yeah, Family Matters was crazy. Yo, Family Matters was fire. I don't know why people be sleeping on Family Matters. We gotta check this interview out though, y'all. We gotta see what this guy's talking about.
Lift Every Voice and Sing, we have Otis Jones IV. Performing America the Beautiful and the Star Spangled Banner is Stephanie Nagaris. Performing the ASL version of the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show is Matt Mack's seismic impact on music spanning more than a decade.
But nobody can speak for the man better than himself. Please welcome
Always represent.
Kendrick
You try to make
Lamar.
slaves free.
Well, y'all gotta make some more noise than that.
I didn't watch anything you said, so I gotta hear this.
Good morning.
How you doing?
You know, Kendrick, it's a little bit surreal to actually see you in the flesh because you've always made it a point of just letting the music speak for yourself, which is something I really respect. But the spotlight has been shining so brightly on you for the past few months. I've just been wondering how you've been processing behind the scenes, how you've been feeling about everything happening, all the success.
It's just really just I want to look at it like
Yeah, how do you?
it's just a continuum of who I am. Really, I've always stayed to myself. I've always been in my own bubble, whether it's with the fam or whether it's training. How I process it all is just I continue to do what I was doing 10 years ago, and that's like be better in myself, better in the craft, and not look at it as bright lights, you know? And it may sound cliche, but it always worked for me, even when I was younger, you know, playing sports or being in the forefront of presentations and stuff like that. It was like, I gotta look at myself in the mirror rather than looking at it as a crowd or, you know, fame and attention.
So now, early days of your career, you know, Section 80 days, even early mixtapes, and you perfecting your craft as an MC. Did you ever
Daylyt
think
went
we'd be at the
insane.
Super Bowl with this?
I wasn't thinking about no Super Bowl.
You never thought about the Super
I
Bowl
wasn't
with
thinking
this?
about no Super Bowl.
Hold on, wait. What'd you say? You said Daylyt went insane. I want Ray Vaughn to keep kicking over toys though. Yo, that nigga is nice, bro. He's nice, but wait till you hear what I'm about to drop, bro. I promise you, Anubis. I'm about to go crazy. Yo, good looks, time. Appreciate you, bro. Exactly. It's free. You don't even have to pay for when you like. You know what I'm saying? It's just one like button. But yeah, Anubis. When I get in the studio, I'm about to be in there at 8 today, so I'm about to You about to hear some shit coming. I just gotta figure out when I should drop it for y'all. Yo, Euro, what's good with you, bro? About to be in the studio. How many rounds do you plan on getting beat up by like Yo, tell you the truth, man. Daylight's probably in a whole nother realm right now because of all this TDE shit. And I'm pretty sure Top probably got him doing like mad other shit. So I doubt he's like able to like battle right now because he like I don't know. Maybe that H whatever that shit was called. Maybe that was something that Top said, yeah, you could do this. But I remember when I was talking to Daylyt, he was telling me like he can't really do anything right now until Top Dog allows him to. I guess because he's working on his album. Um, yeah, we did so much music together, bro. That's why I say this record I'm about to drop is not like a I hate Daylyt record. It's just more it's rap. It's just I'm trying to show they got rap. But yeah.
Oh, for sure. We was thinking about the best verse and how we go split this $5 at Church's Chicken or something like that. It wasn't no Super Bowl. Going to the studio and getting a meal. But I think, well, what I know is the passion I have now is still the passion I had then. And I think that carried on to the Super Bowl. So it was all about being present. As long as I was present in the studio and present in whatever that line was or whatever that mistake was,
Glizzy.
rapping or doing hooks or choruses or whatnot, I was present in that moment. I felt that passion. I think being present and not actually foreseeing everything kept me in the grounded state of mind in order to be at, big stages like this.
I think we felt that presence and that focus.
Well, see, you gotta understand, Keith. With that battle, I wasn't like I wasn't really taking it as serious as I should have been taking it. Like I kind of went in the studio and I was kind of just bullshitting with it because I didn't think he was nice like that. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was kind of like I was like Michael Bars, this nigga's probably ass. So I went in the studio and I was just bullshitting instead of like taking it like really serious while writing. Like with this Daylyt shit, I know he's an elite rapper. He's not like these other YouTube type rappers. Like he's an elite rapper. So when I was writing, I was keeping that in mind. Like, all right, this isn't something I could just, you know, just tell people I'm dropping a record and then not really like not really write. So when I wrote it, you gonna see. But don't get it twisted. It's not a record where I'm like attacking Daylyt. It's more of a record like I'm trying to show like, all right, y'all think Daylyt is so elite with the lyricism. I'm about to show y'all elite lyricism. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Daylyt, he's not no Screw. Like with Screw and As Is, these niggas can't rap to me. Like they're regular rappers. Like with Daylyt, he's an actual MC lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why Daylyt wanted to work with me. Don't get it twisted, Keith. I didn't reach out to Daylyt. I never reached out to Daylyt. Daylyt heard me and he wanted to work. So he knows. He knows I could rap. It's just that I be fucking sometimes I be bullshitting. I don't be taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I think my talent, not even on no cocky shit, I think my talent is underrated, you know. But a lot of that, I take responsibility for that because I do be mad abrasive and I do be rubbing people the wrong way. So I take that responsibility. But as far as talent goes, I know nobody's seeing me talent wise. That's just a fact.
in your work for the past 15 years. Like Ebro said, going all the way back to projects like Overly Dedicated. And so seeing you perform with Dr. Dre at the halftime show 3 years ago, we already felt like that was the most hip hop, beautiful halftime show ever. And now for you to come back and be the first solo hip hop artist to headline, how does it feel being the artist to hit that milestone? And, you know, just your thoughts on what that means about hip hop's progression and impact over the years.
But that shit, it made me think about like the grind of it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't see like the story before the glory, man. And that shit is like shuffling out your mixtapes and, you know, going to neighborhoods and parties and performing there, hole in the wall spots. It reminds me of the essence and the core response of rap and hip hop and how far it can go. So for me, that should mean everything because it puts the culture on the forefront where it needs to be and not
Facts,
minimized
Tom,
to just
facts.
a catchy song or verse. This is a true art form. So to represent it on this type of stage is like everything that I've worked for and everything that I believe in as far as the culture. Like I live and die by it. This shit done changed my whole family life, so I don't take it for granted at all as far as an art form, you know?
It feels like that was a lot what this year was about too, right? Like you, I guess, you know, you took it and put it on your back and you felt like,
Wait, what'd you say, King Ray? You said the entire East Coast needs you. Man, ain't nobody from the East. I'm telling you, yo, East, there's the Contra niggas, but ain't nobody could keep up with fucking the rappers from the West right now. Everybody's scared. Like literally everybody's scared. You seen how quick the West came to Kendrick's defense? Joey, ain't nobody step up. There's mad rappers from New York that could actually step up and be like, all right, let's get this little rapidy rap type shit going. But everybody's scared. It's so whack, man. I think it'd be a good battle if we're talking bar for bar. You said, what do I think would be a good battle if we're talking bar for bar? Koofy's is my guy. That's crazy that you mentioned Koofy's. He hit me up yesterday. That's pretty crazy that you said Koofy's. But Koofy's is dope. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, yo, you gonna hear it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I encourage people to actually really listen. Don't sit there and skim through it because you're like, oh, Daylyt. Nah, you gotta actually listen to this record because there's gonna be so much said. So you'll hear it. Oh, good looks, Anubis. You said you know the East always had inner issues. Yeah, that's true. We're not unified. I know that off top. The West is unified. New York's always been like really selfish when it comes to rappers like getting on top. You got a lot of East Coast rappers, they reach certain plateaus and then they don't want to help out the artists that are below them. And then the artists who are on the same level, they don't even really want to work with each other because everybody's just too busy competing against each other. And it's like, yo, we're all from New York, man. Like, we should be working together like how the West is. But unfortunately, for some reason, we don't. Yeah, the West is, even the South, yo. That's a fact, yo. Even the South, they got their little unity. And it's like, yo, it's crazy. The East Coast is the only motherfuckers who we just don't have. Yo, it's disgusting over here, man. I agree 100%. It's looking sad right now. It really is, bro. And I be trying to use my gram to hype it up. Like, yo, we got this and this. But deep down in my mind, I'm like, ain't nobody got the heart to step up. It's just, I don't know, man. Don't nobody got the heart, yo.
a line needed to be drawn, right? Was that, you know, was that your intent when you rolled out this year? Was like, yo, I'm drawing a line. Like, This is what it is.
My intent was to always keep, I think from day one was to always keep the nature of it as a sport. You know, I don't care how motherfuckers look at it as far as like, as a collaborative effort, you know, that's cool too, but I love when artists grit their teeth. Like I still watch battle raps. I still watch Smack URL from Murder Mook to Lux to Tay Rock, you know, my bro Daylyt. This has always been the core definition of who I am, and it's been that way since day one.
Shout
So
out
I don't think it was
Daylyt, man.
a thing for this year. It was always just a continuum. And
Shout out my guy Daylyt, man. Real
what I
shit.
will say about this year, it was more from a space where I think a lot of people
You know what's ill about this though? Daylyt really talked to me about all this shit. And I'm not gonna lie, he be trolling so much, I thought he was bullshit. When he was telling me all this shit, I'm like, oh word. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, okay, nigga. But he wasn't lying. He wasn't trolling, yo. I thought this nigga was trolling me. That's crazy. But you said salute Grizz. What K Dot dropping jewels on? He talking about the whole battle shit with Drake. I guess this is the first time he's actually speaking publicly about it, which is crazy because he's on Ebro shit. I'm like, Ebro? Light stay trolling is hard to tell. Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's hard to like gauge if this nigga's like telling the truth or he's fucking bullshitting. So like when he was telling me certain things, I'm like, yeah, okay. Even when uh we got kind of cool enough where we making records and he's telling me like, yo, bro, I'm about to send this record. I'm like, yeah, okay, you about to be another one of these rappers who say one thing but then do another, because I've had that before. It's the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I almost thought that was gonna be the case with Tech Nine. When I was working with Tech Nine, I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, let's do, and then not follow through. But then he actually did follow through. So there's certain artists that I really respect, like Daylyt, Tech Nine, because these are people who never looked at me as, yo, you gotta pay to work with me. They always looked at me like, yo, you have talent. I want to work with you because of your talent. So, I don't know. That always made me feel good as a rapper. Like, all right, I'm not running around doing some screw shit, like having to pay for collabs and shit like that. Like, people really fuck with my music.
was putting rap to the back, and you didn't see that. You didn't see that grit. You didn't see that bite anymore. So I always took that in consideration in going into any type of my music.
That's interesting. So I hope this makes sense, right? You know, we've been following your journey for about 15 years, and you have been so consistent in the messaging and the focus, like you said, and you've always moved with integrity. So in a lot of ways, I feel like we thought we knew exactly who you were as an artist in a positive way. And then last year, it felt like you unlocked a whole new dimension for us. But that person, like you said, was always in there. But I'm wondering, do you still surprise yourself sometimes? Did you surprise yourself last year, or was it just us, the fans, with our jaws on the floor, just stunned?
That's a good question. Surprised myself?
No.
Nah, I don't think I surprised myself because this, for me and for my partners that's been around me since 2005, 2006, like my brothers, they know my personality. They know my capabilities, even when it wasn't presented to the public at first, right? So this is just like a revolving door of what I've been doing in Carson Studios, at the homie garage, or my brothers at TDE, or just anybody around the city of Compton in LA. It's just magnified to the level where I've progressed it and did enough hours to know, okay, I know where to place it now. I know how to make it connect with people.
It feels like each album, too, getting to this point was like, it was an album for the culture, and it was an album for the critics. You know what I mean? And then it was for the critics,
Yeah.
and then GNX comes along, and it's like, nah. This is an album for anybody, everybody, and anybody who wanted at any time. And you brought that energy. And the energy you brought on GNX was an energy that I don't think was really happening in hip hop. Like it's a Public Enemy level energy. It's a Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted energy.
For sure.
Like it's a classic, timeless energy. Talk about your headspace between Mr. Morale and this GNX.
Yeah, no, that's great. Go back even further, man. Speaking on that energy, like it's my cousins was like DJ Quick, and Dre, these folks that my people was playing. So I always had that DNA. And you heard that DNA a little bit on Good Kid, Mad City, but I wanted to tell my story first, right? And fast forward to GNX, I felt it was just a perfect time because not only the energy was lost, but it was the energy that was bubbling inside of me as well. I wanted to go back to the forefront of just the bite and just the grit of rap, just all raps and hard-ass beats. And that's like the basics for me. I thought about, what I used to like when I was a kid. Hard raps, good beats, that's smacking, right? And it was a great transition from Mr. Morale because that was my most intimate. I wanted to go inside of my own psyche and my own personal withdrawals and see how it connects with the public and who can relate. So during this time around, I think it was necessary of coming out of that cocoon and feeling like, okay, I arrived now. I can spread my wings and show every state of who I am as far as Kendrick Lamar.
100%
And you really did spread
ready.
your wings. I mean, you just came off a huge
Jay and
Grammy
Drake
wins. You walked away
always
with 5
had a riff
awards,
going
and
on.
you won Not Like Us won for Song and Record of the Year, which in itself is remarkable. But I think for people who love and respect hip hop and the roots of this culture, the competitive spirit of it, it has been a little bit mind-bending that you created this massive cultural award-winning anthem out of a battle rap song. And how is that something, after you got off that Grammy stage, you got home in some quiet time, what was going through your head?
I was just thinking about the culture, really. It's always that for me first. I'm not even bullshitting with you. It's like, when people talk about rap, man, the conversations I hear, they think it's just rap and it's not an actual art form. So when you put records like that at the forefront, it reminds people that this 50 years ago, they forget that it's even been here 50 years, right? And like kind of like belittle it. So I love to see that it gets that type of recognition for just straight raps, from awards to the billboards, all that, because this is truly just as big as an art form and a genre as any other genre. So that's what I think about. And I feel accomplished being able to do that. Whether
Hold on,
somebody else
wait.
come behind me and do it again and
Hold on, wait,
quadruple
bro.
it, I love it.
Wait, Daylyt said he got more? He said he got more for Joey? That'd be crazy if he got. Well, I know that shit sounded kind of light, but he that's funny. Sounded kind of light, but he got he said he got more shit for Joey. That'd be crazy. Yo, I need y'all niggas, man, when I drop this, please, yo, please, if you fuck with it, all I'm asking is that you share it, like it, and just send it to somebody that you know that likes rap. That's all I'm asking, yo. If you fuck with the song and the record and you like the bars, just send it to somebody. That's all I want, bro. Because New York, obviously, we don't have anybody that's stepping up to the plate. Everybody's scared. So Daylyt got a lot more for Joey. Damn. Yo, but I'm trying to be honest here, yo. I like Joey, but Joey's not on Daylight's level, man. He's just not. He's not even, to be honest, he's not close to Daylyt lyrically. He's just not. He's not, man. And there's not a lot of New York rappers that I could think is close to Daylyt lyrically. I just don't see it. I don't see anybody. The only nigga I could think of is me, B. I'm the only nigga.
To see it. If that was my purpose to do that, then that's exactly what it was for that particular moment.
I think people often miss the significance of that Record and Song of the Year award, because that Song of the Year award is a songwriter's award. Like, it's not just the biggest song. It's like someone wrote a song. And you as a songwriter, when you see your name up there and it's written by Kendrick, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's powerful. And I think to what you're saying, I think there's a lot of people who have become fans of hip hop, and they, you know, you like the songs you hear and know, but you're not actually tapped into the work that it takes for you to generate the output, the art.
Exactly, man. As a writer, you
Hold
know,
on, I'ma
and
answer that, bro.
that's what I can appreciate the most. And knowing how much time I dedicated over the years in just trial and error, writing the most terrible shit to some of the greatest shit. You know, we all do it, from writer's block to figuring out how to find inspiration from the most non-popular aspects around me. So it's like, knowing that trial and knowing what I put in as far as my thinking process and what it takes to get there, I do not look at it as a small like endeavor because it's a hit record. No, it's actually some writing in that shit. You know, whether it connect with you on a spiritual level, whether it connect with you on a comedic level, whether it connect with you just on a personal dynamic, it's still from a writer's point of view.
Yeah, you are. And
Yeah. Kendrick he seemed mad chill right now. I mean, that's always been his personality. But he seems like it's just whatever for him. Me, see, that's what I'm saying, man. My personality is too abrasive. Cause me, I'd be up there like, just I whip that nigga's ass. Yup, I told y'all niggas, he's not better than like me. Yo. That's why, yo, I'm like that. I got a different type of energy. I wish I knew how to be like chill and be like, yeah, man, I was just up there, you know, it's just a battle. Nah, nigga, I'm letting niggas know. I whip that nigga's ass lyrically. But you said Grizzly, you saying only New York rappers or East Coast rappers in general. I'm just talking about East Coast rappers. They ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody really fucking with Daylyt as far as East Coast rappers go. You said Charlie Clips beat Daylyt, but that's what I'm saying. When Charlie Clips beat Daylyt, is it the Daylyt that showed up at the rock battle, or is it the troll Daylyt? Because there's different aspects of Daylyt. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Was it the Daylyt that showed up at rock that he beat? Because then I'd have like mad respect for Charlie Clips if he beat that Daylyt. But if we're just talking about troll Daylyt, I'm not really impressed. Uh, yeah, cause there's definitely two Daylyts. Like, you could get the nigga that's gonna fucking shit. You could get a nigga that's gonna teach you about shit on stage, or you could get the nigga who I'm aiming directly at you, or you could get the nigga I'm just gonna troll the whole battle. Uh, what's good? Different account, but we here. Oh, format. This nigga. Letting you know, nigga, I'm about to be in the studio at 8 today. I'm about to go crazy. Uh who would you say can defeat Daylyt in general, no East or West? Me. But I'm trying to think who do I feel like is worthy of Daylyt? Um damn, who is worthy? I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a tough question. Cause there's mad times I've already stated like Daylight's one of the best lyricists. So I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh yeah, Daylyt was definitely instigating, man. That whole fucking. But I mean, he had good reason to. Kendrick was hitting him up. Kendrick was probably hitting Daylyt up like, "Yo, what you think about this?" I'm pretty sure if they close like that, which it sounds like Kendrick is really close with him.
an incredible writer. There are songs on GNX like Reincarnated. I didn't know what to do with that song for the first few times I heard of it, just trying to figure out where you possibly came up with the inspiration for a record like that. Like, when you're working on those songs, are you going through multiple versions until the right thing comes to you? It's hard to fathom, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, records like that. First off, shout out to Tupac. That's the number one inspiration. That was always one of my favorite records from him and Outlaws.
That's great.
With records like that, it's always going into my mind of like, what if, right? And crafting out my what if ideas to the masses. So when I think about concepts and I think about what I actually believe and what I feel, I just go through a breakdown as if I'm reading a book, and how I want people to hear this from a book sequence. So my initial process is, okay, how can I open them up to the story? And how can I drive them to the ending point to make them feel truly exactly what I'm trying to convey, whether they take their own perspective from it or they take mine. I just want you to feel it first. The writing is there. Now it's up to me to perform it to where you can feel it.
You said Lupe's an asshole.
Yo, give it up for this guy, Kendrick Lamar. Y'all too quiet, man. This guy, this guy he doesn't sit down and do this too often, so this is a very special conversation, and we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I really do. And shout to SZA, too, because you guys are making history
man.
right now.
Hell
and,
yeah.
and you've seen her from her humble beginnings like she's seen you from your humble beginnings. You've watched her find success, and now y'all sharing the stage at the Super Bowl. This humongous tour that's rolling out next year. Talk about this moment in both of y'all's career. Have you guys had a chance to even see each other in this moment and be like, yo, like?
We haven't even had a chance to crash out about it because everything been moving fast, like far as production and rehearsals and stuff. So we speak, but we haven't really got a chance to settle into the moment. For me personally, watching her, her career and where she's come from, it's amazing to see. I get to finally see how certain individuals see me come up in the process because I seen her day one coming in the studio and writing songs, throwing away songs, writing another song, throwing away songs, and songs is hard. And I understood that process though, wanting to be great. Even when we, people saying this is classic record, she was like, no, I'm gonna write another one. And I understood that and I seen it. So to see it now magnified is like, she always had it, man. She always had it. And I'm just honored to be next to a talent.
Yeah, you've both worked really hard to be here in this moment, and on Heart Part 6 is really amazing to hear you detail that journey for old and new fans, coming up through the ranks at TDE and now launching your own agency, PG Lang. So performing at the Super Bowl halftime show is very much, us as fans getting to celebrate you and this beautiful musical legacy, but also now you're stepping out as an entrepreneur. What has it been like to build your own business and to also showcase some of that creativity from your agency on this platform?
Oh man, I love the process. Shout out to PG Lang. Make some noise with PG Lang. Yeah, that's my team, man. It's 30 incredible individuals, 5 extraordinary executives that work day in, day out to make sure we are doing something that will long live the culture. From a music standpoint, from a creative standpoint, fashion, film, books, day in, day out of just being around like-minded individuals that have different perspectives outside of just music. So through that process, it was a challenge for me, but even more a process of me enjoying, different ideas and different backgrounds on how to look at things. I love it. Being on calls and, formulating business ideas and ventures outside of my usual norm, it challenges me. And I can't wait to see what happens next. I know it's gonna happen next. Yeah.
We can.
I think for the audience too, and anybody watching around the world, the PG Lang thing is, I think people see you as an artist and someone who makes music, but I don't know if you want to share it today, but the level of detail that you yourself, along with Dave and shout to the whole PG Lang team, but y'all as friends that came up together, you in the edits. Like what we're gonna see on Sunday is a PG Lang production.
Yes, that's all PG Lang. That is us sitting day in, day out, from the edits, the production, the stage design, the music, the sound tech. It's everything across the board, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of creative individuals. I can't sit here and say it's all me, because these are people that are just as passionate and want to see us win, but also want to put out something that lives a long, long time. And with Dave's creative mind, it's
Yo,
just,
around the way was
he's
good with you,
insane,
bro.
man. That dude is like Basquiat in so many different fashions. You know, you can clearly pick his brain about anything, and he'll give you an answer right down the middle to help you decide for yourself. So that's something I can always appreciate.
Yeah, I'd say with all of your powers combined, y'all are really diabolical. Like, when you roll out the videos, all the visuals for GNX, just the way you all move strategically together, it is inspiring beyond the music. You know, just thinking about how to approach life and art in a holistic way. And so when it came down,
Hold on, wait, what'd you say? You said Screw made a video about the TDE. Oh my gosh. I gotta watch this video after this, man. He made a video. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear that, man. Thank you for putting me on. I gotta hear that.
to planning for this Super Bowl now, you know, you've teased on the album coming up to New Orleans with this LA energy. How did you guys approach the show and trying to figure out how to pay tribute to the classics in your catalog with this new music in like a 13-minute set list?
Yeah, it's wild. Miss Morale is like an hour and 30-minute tour, so it's like you gotta smack the shit down all the way to 13 minutes. It's kind of wild, and it's interesting because it lets you know kind of where you at and your perspective on how you think about catalog and the music. For me, I love being present. I love being present, man. It's my favorite. It's very hard for me to live in the past. It's very hard. I respect the past wholeheartedly, but being in the now and being just locked into how I feel and the energy I have now, that's the LA energy for me. That's something that I want to carry over to New Orleans and for the world to see. This is me, this is Kendrick Lamar, 37 years old, and I still feel like I'm elevating. I'm still on the journey though, you know? And I want that energy to, you know, ooze out into the televisions and to the people that's in that building.
Well, and on that, you know, the connection between black culture and New Orleans and how important and shaping our ancestors were in this.
Yo, I know Drake is about to be tight. I heard he could perform not like us too, so he's definitely performing not like us. Yo, imagine having the whole stadium talking about A minor. Yo, that's oh man, that's treacherous for yo, you know what's crazy? Drake can't even enjoy the Super Bowl. He made it so this nigga Drake can't even watch the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
This town, music, jazz, all that. You always put our culture and black culture at the forefront of your brand, your music. Same thing in LA. A lot of our family members moved out to California from the South for new opportunities.
Man, what?
There's a big connection between LA and the South. So when you say you walked in to New Orleans with that LA etiquette and all of that, I don't know if people really grasp that, but you got to be feeling that energy
bar.
like when you are out ready on Sunday to do your thing.
That's a bar. It's crazy, bro. Out of all my friends, LA, us growing up, all our grandparents either from Louisiana, Texas, Chicago, like, period. So our dialect and how we talk, it gauges from like the South and like the Bay Area. So like going to the store, we say finna. I'm finna go to the store. Like that's some South shit, you know what I'm saying? That's not no LA, right? So that energy right there and you know, making that correlation, it means a lot to me for people to understand that. And the culture and just being black, I can't help that, man. It's just not something that I think about or even try to like go. I'm black. Shit, it's just go.
It's in you. It's not on you.
Yeah, it's gonna come out every time. I can't sugarcoat it. You know, I can't downplay it. I'm at a point in my life I can't necessarily fake the funk for nothing, and I've always had an essence of that. But you have kids and shit. That shit's like I have to be who I am authentically, and if the world can't accept that, then so be it. But who rocking with it, I'm gonna put it all the way out there. Whether it's in private or whether it's on the main stage.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people and a lot of artists stand in themselves as authentically as you have. And I think one of the questions we've all been wrestling with over the past few months, watching you and the way you've moved, is really what is the role of an artist? And I think lots of people have very different definitions, but young Kendrick, again, back to overly dedicated and Section 80 mixtape Kendrick, and GNX Kendrick, Super Bowl Grammys Kendrick, has your idea of what the role of an artist is, you as an artist, has that ever changed?
Um, I don't think I knew exactly what my role was early on. I had maybe clues of it, but now today I can truly say it's to express myself and express things that people can necessarily say on the daily, and for them to actually relate to, and come from the most vulnerable place where people can actually feel it. I think that is, for me, that's the role for me as an artist. I don't give a fuck what place it come from. I could be the most angry person on the record. You gonna feel that shit that day if you woke up and you felt that. You wanna smile, you gonna feel it, because I'm gonna make sure I'm present that particular time in the studio, in the booth, that I feel happy and I feel energized, and I feel, if I feel frustrated, you gonna feel it. And to carry that as an inspiration for people that's listening that may not have a voice, that I've grew up with cats still to this day can't have a conversation, the most meanest aggressive individuals, but they can't even look you in the eye and express themselves the way they want to, so
Bro, I
they resort to
appreciate
other
that, Anubis.
things.
Thank you, bro.
And when I think about that, and I know that I have the tools necessary to communicate myself properly and effectively, I gotta do it for them. I gotta make records like Reincarnated. I gotta make records like Man in the Garden. I have to, because they feel that way, but they cannot project it. And when they hear somebody actually giving them affirmations, it allows them to speak more freely and be open, because again, I come from the same place they come from.
Wow, Kendrick, we might not see you outside again soon after Super Bowl. I know, of course, you have the GNX tour. Listen, I know you also don't love doing interviews, but we are grateful. We're so grateful for all the music and the moments that you've given us over 15 years. And in the last year, your presence and your focus, it is noted. So thank you. We really appreciate it. Thanks for taking our
Thanks for
questions.
fighting for
And
hip hop, man.
Oh, for
Thank you
sure.
for fighting for
Shout
hip
out
hop.
to
It is
Kendrick,
really a-
man. Shout out to this nigga for keeping that battle essence alive. All these years, niggas used to get at me, man. Y'all appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. Good looks. Yeah, shout out to Kendrick, man, keeping that energy alive. There's so many people that they always hit you with that. Why you dissing such and such? Why can't we all just get along? And it's like, yo, they don't understand that the essence of hip hop, where it came from. Like this shit's always been about competition, man. I used to get crucified for having that type of way of thinking. It's crazy, man. But you said yo Grizz sent you. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Lux is on Daylyt's level. I think Lux is lyrically fire. He's mad fire. But when Daylyt gets in uh that Tay Rock zone, nah. I'm sorry. I just don't. And then like we all right, so we talking about cuz there's a difference. When you're on record, it's a difference between actually like being on the smack stage battling. So, when I heard Lux on a record, it's cool, but it's not like oh shit, oh like it was like oh okay, that's cool. I don't know if y'all know the record I'm talking about, but like I don't. I just don't get. Lux only impresses me when he's on like the stage, but his music it doesn't impress me. Um, You said we need that Kenny Day collab. Oh, that would be fire. That would be fire if Kendrick and Daylyt did a collab. Shit, Daylyt said he working on his album. That's the last thing he told me. He said he's working on his album. So he's already signed to Top Dog. Kendrick keeps shouting him out saying he's the bro. So, I mean, it'd be only right if, possibly he gets a verse from Kendrick. That would be fire though. I definitely look forward to hearing a song with them. For real. Uh yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, bro. Do you think Daylyt will respond? Daylyt was in my DMs. He was just look he was in my story looking at it too. But I'm gonna be honest, he signed the TDE. If I'm keeping it a buck, Top's not gonna let him respond to me. He's just not gonna let him do that. Cause like when you're in a contract, you have like legal obligations. So certain times your label will tell you like, all right, this is a good look for you. This will bring more attention to you. Like a Joey Badass situation. Joey was able to get everybody riled up. The blogs, reaction channels, he was able to get people riled up. So that's a good look for Daylyt. Me, it wouldn't be a good look because one, it's like, all right, I'm bringing attention to this nigga. I'm already cool with him. He's fucking dropping a track, responding to my track, and this shit could be fire. So I don't want to have to go back and forth with this nigga if niggas is saying, oh shit, Grizz just dropped this new. So he do what Kendrick is doing to Joey Badass, just on a smaller level. If I'm keeping it a buck. But like I said, that's why I expect you guys, whoever's in here, if you get the chance, when you listen to it, just like it and share it. That's it. That's all I can ask for is like it and share it. Uh, but yeah, if Daylyt responded though, that would be such a fire ass like back and forth. Only because it'd be strictly about rapping. It wouldn't be like us trying to like really like disrespect each other on some shit. Like when I'm going against Screw, like I'm really trying to disrespect this nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's just a difference. Like with Daylyt, it'd be more about the craft.
Appreciate it.
y'all.
And now we do have some
some
questions
kids that are gonna ask
from our
questions.
kid
But
report.
I got one more thing for you, Kendrick. Before we go to our friend here, Hayes Adler. What should people expect to see and understand about Sunday's performance?
I love cloud chasing Anubis.
Storytelling. I think I've always been very open about storytelling through all my catalog and my history of music. And I've always had a passion about bringing that on whatever stage I'm on, whether it's a war tour or whether it's 500 people at Key Club. I've always had a form of that. So I like to always carry on that sense of, make people listen, but also see and think a little.
I think this is going to be one of those performances where people are going to be digging up Easter eggs for
I mean,
years,
that's the Kendrick
years
thing,
to come, right?
Even when it's not an Easter egg, people gonna make one up, right, Ken? Hayes, this is Hayes Adler. He's got a question for you,
What's up,
Kendrick.
man?
Hi, Kendrick.
What's going on?
How do you prepare for such a big performance? Do you have a favorite way to stay healthy and active?
Yeah, I do some laps, whether it's some sprints. If we talking about, let's go from, okay, on the physical level, I give you that. Maybe it's a 2-mile warm-up or a mile warm-up, maybe some push-ups, just to get the body movement. Sometimes you be out on that stage, man, and you need some oil on your knees a little bit to get moving and get cranky. So physically, yeah, I'm just exercising the body, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of all that. And on a mental level, I'm usually playing some Isley Brothers just to calm not my nerves, but calm my excitement and just give it a balance, you know. So that's my prep right before I go out.
Thank you, Hayes. Thank you so much.
I haven't really checked
And now
out the
Alvin Williams.
Adam thing.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, Kendrick?
What's up, man?
I'm a little with Big Brother and Big Sister New Orleans. What has mentorship meant to you during the course of your career? And if
Yo,
you
good
could
looks,
thank your
Anubis.
mentors for believing in you, what would you say?
Oh man, mentorship has been everything. To be around individuals that experience every little thing that you think that you're the first person to go through it with it's a difficult task when you're a young individual because you're like, shit, you don't know what you're talking about. But as you progress and you be like, damn, he or she was right, you begin to understand life a little bit better and not be so judgmental to people that have been here before you, right? The greatest thing I would say mentors, a couple mentors that given me was like affirmation and to always give myself space to believe in who I am, even when I wasn't feeling it, right? You can accomplish so many small things or big things and you still can fall in a slump where you doubt yourself. And even though these mentors haven't seen the spaces and been in the places I've been in, it was always time to allow me to share exactly who I am or how they see me and what I'm capable to give to the world. And I think that goes a long way, from people in the highest places and the lowest places. We all need them.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alvin. And we have one more question from young Dylan.
What's up, Mr. Kendrick Lamar?
There you go. That's
Yes, sir.
an
Yes, sir.
artist right there.
Yes, sir. It's a truly honor to meet you. And my question I have for you is, what advice could you give to kids about not being like anyone else? And how could they stay authentic while pursuing your path?
It's a great question. They said the number one thing people feel in a room, over love and over fear is being authentic. And this is my homegirl Ink actually. We was talking about this in the studio. She brought us in the studio, and I was like, damn, how many times I've been in a room where people felt you so intensely that it inspired them and it inspired the person next to them and inspired the people in their household. So how to stay authentic? Was that the question? Or you have to believe in yourself and have to know that it's only one you. You're an amazing individual, unique. You're a miracle. I wake up every day and I'm like, this shit is crazy. Not crazy from a standpoint of being a celebrity, crazy, just life. It's just wild. When you really sit down and just think about it and just bug out on some wild shit, it's wild. And to know that you are in this existence and in this world as one individual, it's only you, you have to know that you got to carry that authentic nature of allowing yourself to say, this is who I am, this is how people are going to see me, and also going to respect me, and it's going to inspire people to have truth. Because when everyone's authentic, what comes out of that is true love. It's no boundaries. We don't have any courtship on judgment. We don't have any perception of
Hello? Yo, man.
being able to ridicule anyone because
Yo, my bad. You know who that is? Yo, I know who that. Like, I be getting these weird calls, yo, and I know it's my ex. She be calling me from mad different numbers and then hanging up. She be getting mad burner numbers to call me. I hate that shit, yo. It's like, beat it, nigga.
you showing up as your true self, I'm showing up as my true self. And carrying that nature to take you places. Appreciate
His
you.
answers are just as thoughtful as in the music. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Kendrick.
Appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the great Kendrick Lamar, please.
Shout out to Kendrick for keeping that energy alive, man. Cause we need that rap energy, man. I swear we need that rap energy. Let's see, what we talking about, my niggas? Who you think will win in a battle, Kufis or Vi? Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. That'd be a fire battle, yo. I really don't know, man. That would be a fire battle to see that. This guy's a beast. Nigga said 2 trash cans. Oh man, you're a beast, nigga. Uh nigga said the most generic, fake, deep answer. You didn't like his answer? Yo, see, I'm not gonna lie. I love people like you, bro, because even though I don't feel that way, the fact that you're able to say that is I don't know. I just love people who don't try to go with the whole fucking crowd of yo Kendrick Lamar. It's like they just be. Sometimes it gets a little annoying because they try to make every single thing Kendrick does like, oh my god, he just clipped his toenail. Like the way he clipped his toenail, nobody else could clip his toenail like that. It's like, bro, these guys just it's ridiculous. And I fuck with Kendrick because I still feel like he's a genuine dude, but sometimes, man, you gotta call it like you see it. Oh yeah, Keith. I forgot about Kid Vicious. That nigga is nice. But see, that's what I'm saying also. There's a difference between how you approach uh when you're like getting in a battle. Somebody like Kid Vicious, he seems like the person that's gonna get real disrespectful and try to hone in on like your flaws and disrespect you in that aspect. Whereas you have people like Royce, for instance. Royce doesn't really take that approach. He's kind of more so like, I'm gonna show you I'm lyrically more superior than you and this and that. But Kid Vicious, you not on no cliche shit, nigga, but Kid Vicious. I think that's why he calls himself that, nigga. Uh, yeah, yo, it's like, bro, I don't understand. Like, yo, when people start like getting into that over the top fan shit, it gets disgusting. This is why I don't even get into like debates with Kendrick Lamar fans. Like his real fans, I can't do it. Cause talking to them niggas is like you can't have debates with those niggas because they don't know how to take their biasness out of the fucking equation. Everything is Kendrick. It could never be. Nah, I don't feel that way. What Kendrick did right there, I wasn't really. Everything this nigga does is correct. Every single thing he does is correct. This nigga he's Jesus. He's literally Jesus in the physical form. He is Jesus. That nigga can't do nothing wrong, and it's a little disgusting. It gets a little like annoying sometimes. All right, I gotta see this joint you told me to check out though. Wait, wait. Oh my gosh, I gotta hear how we talked about the allegations. So, uh, yo, it. Oh my goodness, this guy is the biggest Kendrick groupie. Holy shit! Kendrick Lamar sweeps the Grammys. Kendrick Lamar doing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar responds to Drake and J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar is officially the GOAT. This nigga is the biggest dick rider ever. God damn, nigga. Sheesh. I mean, hop off the nutsacks for a little bit, bro, and just keep it a little neutral. This guy's biasness is so see-through. It is ridiculous. Yo, I don't know if anybody been seeing was going. Yo, he's doing more than tricks on it, nigga. That nigga is front flipping, back flipping, bungee jumping on it. It is ridiculous. This nigga is crazy. Yeah, he's definitely he knows this. He knows he could pander to the fans and rack up the money on this because it's so easy to fool Kendrick Lamar fans. All you got to do is say a bunch of good things and they'll jump on your nutsacks. But you can't do no criticism. But this is a fraudulent dude. But I don't know if y'all seen the shit that happened with Irv Gotti. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. But 50 was going. 50 still trolling this nigga, even though he's passed away. 50 still trolling him. So this nigga tweeted. He tweeted some stupid shit talking about, yo, hold on, let me see if I could find that tweet. I gotta bring that up, yo. This nigga tweeted the most stupidest shit in the world, son. This is how I know this nigga just be talking out his ass. Let me see. He just be literally talking out his ass, B. So he said, today I learned a lot. Wait, let me see if y'all can see this shit. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. So he says, today I learned a lot of y'all have no idea what or who Many Men is really about. Nigga, if you don't shut your ass up, you have no idea what that song is about. This nigga, after Irv Gotti passes away, he tweets this as if that song was strictly about Irv Gotti. That song it's pretty minuscule about Irv Gotti. That shit is about Preem, nigga. You'd have to be from Queens to know about this shit. Or you'd have to be watching documentaries on gangsters. That shit is clearly about Preem, nigga, because Preem tried to kill 50, all right? Preem got 50 shot up, all right? This had to, stop it, nigga. You don't know about that. I hate when niggas try to act like, yo, they from the town. Nigga, you have no idea. You probably don't know the niggas that was running with 50 and God Brewer. Nigga, unless you from Queens, shut the fuck up, nigga. You don't know nothing about that shit. Stop it, nigga. That shit be pissing me off when niggas be tweeting as if they know. You don't know about that shit, nigga. You've never lived in Queens. You've probably never even stepped in Queens. If you wasn't walking around, Jamaica Ave and things of that nature when 50 was dropping the mixtapes and roaming throughout Queens, you don't know about that life, nigga. You stick to wherever you're from. I don't know where you're from, but you don't know about none of that shit that 50's talking about and that shit. You don't know nothing about all of the gangsters that 50 had fucking history with. Stop it. Jimmy Henchman. Stop it, Screw. Just stop it. This guy, sometimes it makes me laugh how people really follow the bullshit this guy says. It's comical. The shit is pure comedy, son. But where is this shit you was talking about? Allegations? Addresses being nasty. Kendrick Lamar fans. Yo, I can't find this shit, bro. Do you know where it is? Oh, just type Screw TDE. All right, got you. Screw TDE. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Great content needs a great audience, like Santa Claus needs cookies.
What?
Probably
No cookies for Santa?
coming up with
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. So, TDE got hit with a lawsuit. I don't remember how many days ago it was or how long ago it was. And I haven't got the chance to get to it. Obviously, I just dropped the music video, then all the Grammy stuff. So I had to get to it here. Now, my boy Chig Smooth, you know what I mean? One of my favorites.
Hold on, before I get to the hating, I can't even lie. That whole red, that shit looks fresh as fuck. Gotta give credit when I see a nigga getting fly.
And dropped a video about it. And I was waiting for more information also to fully come out. And it's looking a little weird. It's looking a little weird. Let's get right into it. YouTube. Talk to me nice. You understand me?
You know what to do, chick.
Hey,
And if you don't know, it was I think it was I can't say, an essay, I think charge. I don't know exactly what it was fully.
Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribe to your shit too, bro.
Whoa, look what we have here, you guys. At this point, these guys are just playing in your faces, you guys. If you guys want to know the true definition of a smear campaign, we got one right in our face with this TDE lawsuit. Allegedly, you guys. Now, a couple days ago, the news broke that TDE Top Dog Entertainment, the label,
Okay,
they had
so
a...
for misconduct, not essay. Okay, I had to make sure I said that right and stated that right. Like I said, bro, this doesn't have anything to do with what side you're on in a beef. I said that a while ago. If this comes out to be true, right, and the people who are accused of doing this, pack them up. Yeah, pack them up too. We ain't pack them right up. What do you mean, bro? Pack them up.
When are you gonna drop a diss?
But if it's not,
that's the real question. Are you gonna drop a diss how you did on academics? That's the real question, nigga.
then it's not. And what I'm seeing,
try to wiggle out of
one
that.
thing I will 100% state is the people that are going the hardest and trying to push this, they've been real quiet the last couple of days, by the way. But when this first broke, people who were really pushing this, I noticed they didn't care about any potential victim. They didn't care. If you go check the accounts, if you go check them, they're OVO accounts. They're OVO stand accounts. And it was so, felt like people didn't really care. And I started noticing that when people started, when this broke, the
audacity of this guy to say people don't care about the victims. When this guy monetized off of this situation. He literally monetized. Yo, I don't get it how people watch this guy and they sit there and say, yeah, you're right about that. This guy literally monetized. I don't know what to say anymore, man. I'm starting to give up hope on intelligence of people. Like, this guy literally monetized.
way that they were trying to put Kendrick Lamar into the story, if you come into the story and you genuinely want to know what's going on, you should. That's fine. If you come into the story trying to tie Kendrick Lamar to it, I automatically know what your intentions truly are, and they're not genuine. So let's not do that. And there's been a few things to come out that made this look a lot shakier. So we'll see. And the timing's a bit weird, but I'm not saying anything's true or not true. It just looks very weird with some of the stuff that's came out.
The label, they had a weird case. Some of their executives were being sued for alleged sexual misconduct and also turning a blind eye when they were made aware of all the allegations.
Wait, what the hell did this nigga say? You said, yeah, but they're irrelevant people. Act is a big ass name in hip hop. What the fuck does that have to do with monetizing off of a situation, guy? I know you like Screw, but what the hell does that have to do with monetizing off a serious situation like grooming? What does that have to do with Act being a big ass name? Who cares? I'm trying to figure out what does that have to do with anything that, like, how do you make that correlation, guy? We're talking about what he just said, which is it was not genuine. No, there's not a reason to diss academics. Dropping a record on academics is not, that doesn't justify it, guy. Sorry. Dropping a diss on academics doesn't justify it. You know what that means? You're clout chasing. And again, it's okay to clout chase because everybody clout chases. But there is a problem when you try to make it seem like you're doing it for genuine reasons. That's what I keep trying to explain to you, guy. You cannot diss somebody, monetize the record, and then say it's genuine. That just does not make sense. And then furthermore, dissing academics in a song is not going to stop anything. That's not going to make people say, guys, we really need to get academics out of here. You know what that did? All it did was make a bunch of reactors react to the song, which was the end all be all goal. Once they react to it, brings more attention to the song, which also brings attention to the fact that he's a rapper for the Kendrick Lamar fans, which also helps him monetize it, which brings in more money to his pocket. So unless you follow up that statement with Screw monetized that money and he gave it to the victims of people who were in situations like this. All of the points that you're making about dissing academics is voided, nigga. It has nothing to do with anything. Until he says, yo, I actually donated all this money to the victims of people who go through shit like that. If not, he's clout chasing. And it's okay to clout chase. Just admit it. Just admit it. Just like I'm clout chasing with the Daylyt shit. But I still love battling. I still love getting it. I still love getting in lyrical combat with people and sparring, but it's still clout chasing nonetheless. And that's all you really got to do. Just say you're clout chasing. It's really that simple. Oh yeah. Just say you. Don't forget to DM the diss straight to Daylyt. Yo, I should be a dickhead and do that. I mean, he normally he follows me on Instagram, so he's gonna come across it. He follows me, and be people be tagging him in some of my posts, so he's gonna come across it. But again, like I said, he's not gonna respond to it unless you guys do some shit and get that shit popping for me, niggas. If y'all niggas like this shit and get it popping, nigga, we could get Daylyt to respond, nigga. Y'all can get some lyrical sparring going on. It doesn't matter if academics mention Screw first. We're talking about serious allegations, bro. We're not just talking about two reactors going back and forth against each other. Well, academics ain't really a reactor. He's a journalist. But this guy's trying to what's the word? He's trying to cross over into the journalism now. Beyond just doing reactions, he's trying to do the journalism too. If he was doing journalism, academics was doing journalism, and they both go at each other, then yeah, diss him on the record. Shit, I would too. All right, format. I don't. Sometimes I question your intelligence, guy. I'm sorry. Sometimes you ask questions that I'm just like, does this guy have it all up there? Because the questions you ask, man, I don't understand it sometimes, guy. What do you mean? How is it clout chasing? Can somebody in the comments explain how it's like, bro? You know what I'm saying? Josh, this is like simple mathematics, guy. What do you mean, how is it clout chasing? Obviously, it's clout chasing. We're talking about, how many times do I gotta explain to you, format? We're talking about serious allegations here. This isn't just two journalists going back and forth clowning each other. This is somebody that was grooming a kid that everybody collectively said is gross. So when that is the case, you don't drop diss records, bro. You just don't drop diss records. The only way you could drop a diss record is if prior to this, you've been covering this. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a thing that you just hopped on. You've been covering this since the Bad Baby situation, which was in 2018. So if he dropped a diss when nobody was covering this and was talking about it, it didn't really get any attention. I would understand him dropping a diss now, because then it's like I already know people are gonna respond to this diss record, so then it's gonna bring attention to it. He's not a genuine guy. He's just not genuine. There's so many loopholes in the way he does things that I'm sorry. He's just not a genuine guy, man. He's just not honest. I don't know how else to put it, guy. He's not a genuine guy, man. Sorry to tell you that.
Allegations. Now, a lot of people said, hold up, pump the brakes. These allegations are a little too close to the Super Bowl dates, which also made it tricky because these are hefty allegations. Allegations that you don't want to take lightly, especially because there's two women involved. Now, when the news broke, the two women were not named. The two women were referred to and listed as Jane Doe in the lawsuit because they wanted to have their identity protected, which is the norm in most of these sexual allegations lawsuits. Now, yes.
And by the way, with some of the information that's coming out, it really is, if this comes out to be what it looks like, either way it's going to be nasty. There's no way the determination of this when we get to the end of this isn't going to be nasty. It's either there's niggas at TDE that was being nasty, or it's gonna be a clear smear campaign. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you had anything to do with pushing this smear campaign, if that's what it turns out to be, nigga, you pass go straight to hell, nigga. You ain't get, because what to put this on? What? Bruh. Somebody going to hell at the end of this is basically what I'm saying. Someone going to hell.
I don't understand how people don't see the contradictions in what this guy says. It's kind of it's ridiculous at this point, man. It's crazy, man. But I actually don't care about dissing non-rappers. I don't have a problem with that. Dissing non-rappers is not an issue. The only issue I have is when you diss non-rappers over serious allegations and you haven't spoken about it prior to this. Like if you weren't doing it when it wasn't cool and nobody was talking about it, yeah, I got an issue with you. But I mean, if you were doing it when nobody was talking about it and then you decide to do it again, I don't have a problem with that, because your intentions have clearly always been genuine, because you did it from the beginning when nobody cared, nobody was talking about it. This is how you felt. This is why I try to say, look at this. Look at this. Let me show you the difference between me and a lot of these reactors and these frauds who jump on waves. Again, this album, right? As you can see, format, it came out in 2018 when nobody was talking or thinking about academics in a way where they wanted to get rid of him. I remember I used to do videos on academics and people would say, stop hating on academics. Academics is doing him. He's one of the biggest. You're hating on him, right? Do you see that record? DJ Academics. That was 2018 when nobody gave a fuck about DJ Academics. They actually were hyped about him. Fast forward, we get to now. They're talking about him grooming kids as if he wasn't doing corrupt shit prior to this. As if he wasn't doing some of the most heinous things in hip hop. All right? So you got to start taking into consideration when people do things. This the SFG is legendary. It is legendary. But trust me, bro. You about to hear this this Daylyt joint. It's gonna be hard for people to break down these bars. Cause there's so much shit I'm saying in this shit that it's gonna you really gotta be you really gotta take the time to sit back and listen to the bars and be like, oh, okay. So this shit is filled with bar, 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 bar. It's not just y'all know how I rap. All right, so that's what I was gonna ask y'all too. I'm gonna go record it today, and then tomorrow, you whoever's in here tomorrow, you know, we do the throwback shit. So we're gonna go over the throwback songs. I was gonna ask y'all, when do you want me to drop it? You know what I'm saying? Like what day? What day is a good day to drop it? Because yeah, I'm in there today, knock this shit out, and yeah. My nigga said tomorrow. What? Wait, what? Yo, you know what, Josh? That's a good idea because uh I should hit up Knox because Knox, as much times as Knox hit me up to talk to me about certain things, and I've always been there for this nigga. You right. Wait, what's Michelle talking about? Michelle? Yo, I gotta see this video by Michelle. Hold on, fuck this video. I gotta see what Michelle's talking about here. This nigga always be having some funny ass shit to watch, man. Uh, what was I gonna say? The hell was I talking about? Oh yeah. Wait, drop on 5 minutes is crazy. Wait, what you mean drop? You gotta drop this shit in. Oh, drop this shit in 5 minutes? What, nigga? That ain't possible. That is not possible. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what's a good day to drop it. But damn man, I lost my train of thought. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Knox shit. Yeah. I'ma hit Knox up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit Knox up while y'all online with me. Wait, what? One in New York, and the only thing I listen to that is fucking insane is about to crack within 3 months. It was probably good. It did man on the radar. It's gonna get traction over time because it's gonna hit algorithm with that. That's fucking 33%. Wait. I'm so confused. Is that good? Is that good or not? All right, let me hit Knox up. Let's see. Let's see what he says, my niggas. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says, my niggas. Let's see if he tries to give me the runaround. Even though I've been there a lot of times for this nigga. A lot of times I have been there for this guy. Let me see what he said. Uh wait. All right, so we about to see. I'm gonna let y'all know what he says too. We gonna see. We'll see when he hits me up what he says. It's gonna be good for sure. We just gotta do something to promote it within like a month. All right, bet. Let's get it. Man. All right, so we gonna see what he says. We'll see what he says. He said plot twist, Knox is watching the stream. Imagine Knox is watching the stream and he's like, we'll see about that one. Block. That would be so fucking funny. Oh my gosh. I would cry laughing. That nigga says, yeah, we'll see about that one. He thinks I'm reacting to this one. Little does he know. Block. Yo. Nigga said I'm compromised. Well, see, that's the thing about Knox. Knox doesn't sit there and judge a battle. He's not sitting there like, yo, Grizzy won. Grizzy. No, what he's gonna do is he's just gonna break down the bars. That's what Knox does on his channel. And I'm just gonna show you. When you go back to Daylyt, I can't remember it. What is it? HRR? HRRR, whatever that shit is called. You're gonna see the difference. That's all I'm saying. You are going to see the difference. When you hear this, you will see the difference, my niggas. We've all heard HRR, whatever that shit is. We're gonna see the difference now. And I'm gonna go live one of the days too to break down all the bars for y'all and basically explain like where my head was at.
No homo.
Yo, you know what I learned? Yo, don't pay Format no attention. This guy just loves playing devil's advocate. That's what I'm realizing. I don't even think this guy will be able to listen to this day like this without having a compromised, already formulated opinion on it. You better come pause. You better come.
Nigga, you gay.
You said you better come like Kid Vicious did on Loop 8, bro. Just chill. Just chill, my nigga. I got you. Just chill, my nigga. I got you. Chill. I got you with this. Chill. Trust me. I'm not gonna let y'all down, man. I'm not gonna let y'all down with this. You know, sometimes I'll write some shit and I'll be like, that was cool. Like I told y'all with the Michael Barr shit, I didn't really take that shit too serious because I was like, this nigga can't rap. Until I found out, oh shit, this nigga can rap. But when I wrote that shit, I was like, all right, this is cool. When I was going in with that screw shit, I was like, oh nah, I gotta really show these niggas why I'm different than this nigga. And that time I was writing that shit wasn't even me super saying. That shit was like, it was like, the bars was fire, don't get me wrong. But when I tell you the bars on this is different. It's different, nigga. Like it's just different. It's not those typical bars. Grizzy, gotta give Screw this. Mumfu is a super fan. Yeah, Mumfu is. He's the biggest groupie ever, man. It's ridiculous, yo. Yeah. He's the biggest groupie ever, man. I don't know. Knox is looking real shaky. Normally when Knox asks me a question about something, or he'd be like, he'll call me and shit. And I don't know. I don't know, man. We about to see, man. I hope Knox is not giving me questionable vibes, man. I done fucking stuck up for this nigga a lot of times, man. I hope Knox doesn't pull one of those I'm only cool with you when it benefits me type thing. I hope he's not that guy, man. Please don't, because Michelle was kind of alluding to that on one of his videos, and I'm praying that's not the case, man. I always tell niggas Knox is my guy, even when Michelle be clowning him. I'm telling you, I pray this is not the Knox, man. I pray Michelle's not right about Knox, man. Please. Michelle be wrong, man. Don't be right about Knox. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, I can't stream the recording, bro. Then you gonna hear the bars. It ain't gonna be fun. You gotta hear that shit as you like when you first hear it. You just gotta hear it. I can't play it in the studio. It's not even gonna be cool. You gotta hear that shit on the spot when I drop it. This nigga, why you calling me by my first name, brother? You said he just sounds too much like he's reading. Well, the good thing about it, while I just like Knox, how long did you write it for? If you're asking me how long it took me to write it, it only took me like, it probably took me like, how long did it take me? It's hard to gauge it because I was writing and then I was going to do mad other stuff like eat food, watch TV, and then I'll come back to writing it. Then I'd stop writing, go take a shower, write again. Then tomorrow I'll write again. So it's like I can't really gauge. Like it wasn't like a consistent. I'm just keep writing and writing and writing. So I really don't know. Um, but it's fire though. I will tell you that it's fire. And my man CO produced it. Y'all appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. Good looking, bro. Shit, I appreciate y'all time, fucking with me here. I'm gonna give y'all that record though. I'm gonna give y'all that record tomorrow, man. I need that energy, man. I need y'all to like and share, man. We somehow we gotta get Daylyt to be like, damn, I got no choice but to fucking respond to this shit. Oh, you said if Knox felt what he was saying more, it would be hard. Hold on, real quick.
No homo.
But yo, I just fuck with Knox because he actually breaks down the bars. Like whether he's reading them shit, whether it's pre-recorded, he still breaks down those bars nonetheless. He gets those bars. That's what I'm saying. Like when Knox was reacting to my shit, I hope it's not. I hope he doesn't play that reactor game. Like I just hope he doesn't do that, man. Cause I got a lot of faith in Knox, man. Every time we talk, man, I'm always looking out for this nigga. So I just hope he's not playing one of those lame games, man. Please. Knox really be breaking down, but he sounds so awkward while rapping. Yo, I swear I gotta get some laughing shit on I gotta get some laughing turntable shit, cause that is funny. Yo, nigga said he sounds awkward when he's rapping. Yo, they say that shit about Crip too. They say Crip sounds awkward rapping too. You know what I think that comes from? I think that comes from, I don't know, yo. Like me, I really grew up like battling. I really grew up around, like I'm talking about, I was around fucking street niggas. I was around uh the nerdy niggas. I was around every diverse group of people. So it's like I never was stuck in one specific group. That's one thing that my sister told me about myself, that I was kind of surprised that she was able to pick that up, because she was like, yo, you've always been around so many different type of, like, I guess you could call them groups. Like, you've been around, like, you've had the hoodest of hood friends, you had the nerdiest of nerd friends. So it's like those combinations, it kind of like formed who I am. So it's like sometimes I'm mad goofy, sometimes I might be nerdy in my music, but then you can hear the aspects of when I was around a specific group of people when I was rapping, because my studio was dead in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm recording, we we in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm in fucking, I don't know, Beverly Hills or Long Island or some like really good area. Like, we're dead in the hood recording these records. So it's like I don't know, I just don't have that. Yo guys, I'm rapping and I come through with the bars and I drop them like this. You know, I don't have that nigga say Grizzy you gay. I don't have that, like that. I don't know. I just don't sound like that, man. That's the best way I could put it. I just don't sound like that. Oh, you said Crip. Oh, you said you don't think Knox sounds awkward, but Crip definitely does. Oh man. I'm definitely reacting to it. If nothing else, I'm gonna react to these bars and break them all down for you, cause there's a lot of bars, and I think not everybody's gonna be able to catch it on first listen, cause you're gonna listen and probably just you're gonna skim through a lot of bars, but there's so much fucking shit. I mean, I was going crazy. Like, I'm telling you, yo, and I don't be trying to gas myself up, but I'm telling you, man, sometimes I get in a bag and I'm just like, I really fucking impress myself, like, yo, that's crazy. I like it's rare that happens. Not even on no cocky shit. I'm telling you, there's times when I write and I'll be like, there's times when I'll write and I'll be writing and I'm like, oh shit, this shit fired. This shit cool. But then there's times when I'm writing and I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe I just said that. Yo, who the fuck is that? Like, I'm writing and I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe I just said that bar. That's crazy. And then sometimes I'll do a bar and I'll expect it just to mean one meaning. And then I'll go back and reread it and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That shit is a fucking double entendre. And I won't even mean to write it like that. I'll be just writing it the way I wrote it, like, oh, this is just supposed to be one bar. But then I'll reread it and I'm like, oh shit. That shit could mean so many different things. So when I think people listen to it, they'll listen to the bars and be like, oh wow, this shit is like complex. This isn't just he was rapping just to be rapping. Like, he was going crazy on this. So yeah, it'd be like the accidental triples. Like, you don't even see it coming. Like, I seen Daylyt had an interview about that too, where he was like, he wrote a bar and it had like a whole nother meaning and he didn't even recognize that. And it's like sometimes I guess as a writer, I guess that maybe unconsciously you're doing it, but you're not aware that you're doing it. So in the back of your mind, it's 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 telling you to do this, but you just don't know. Uh Man, Red Top, he not even gonna be able to catch these bars. I promise you, Red Top is not catching these bars. Oh shit! Oh shit, I gotta get to the studio, yo. I'm fucking bugging. Yo, appreciate y'all. I'ma have this record for y'all niggas. Make sure y'all niggas be ready for this record. We gotta share this shit. We gotta get this shit popping. Share it with your favorite reactor. Do something. I don't know. When tomorrow I'm gonna ask y'all when y'all want me to drop it. But I'm on the way to the studio right now. Shout out to y'all my niggas.